What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Ark Survival Ascended. But we're doing something a little special today because actually, you guys, one of you guys specifically that I know of, but I thought there was a few others, actually specifically requested I take a look at this modded dino itself. This modded dino itself is called the Gargant Spino. The mod alone, specifically, I'm looking at the mod page right now. Give me 1 second. I'm being attacked by something. Piranhas, I bet. Yep, okay, piranhas. The mod page itself, this is called the Extreme Creatures Spino by Pat1419. So this mod was based on the Extreme Creatures from ASE. He transformed it, or he or she, I'm not sure, transformed it and remade it into the ASA version, which is the one you see here. The Gargant Spino can obtain different energy depending on the drag weight of the creature attacked by itself. So if it attacks something, it'll get different abilities. There's a militant state, which has swift combat, increasing movement speed, having unlimited stamina and oxygen to hunt down enemies. A berserk state, better fighting huge and bulky enemies, and you'll take less damage. You'll be able to steal life, so health. And there's also another one on the way called the Gargant Rex. So how to tame this guy? This is actually relatively easy from what I've surmised a little bit. How you have to attack him. This is our old Rex from like forever ago, by the way, like from when we started on the island. We're still on the island. But what you do is you come over to him. I actually found him right here. He spawns in any Spino spot. The coords are 4782 by 5292 roughly is where I found him. So what you do is you want to aggro him, have him attack you, get into an enraged state. You have to just let him go. Just let him get enraged. Probably should get him out of the water so he's not hydrated, huh? Doing more damage. That'd probably be a smarter idea, yeah. Wouldn't it? Because he's going to do tons of damage. The only thing is I got to worry about is the Rex falling. But I did increase the Rex's health all the way up, so we should be alright there. But we just got to let him get into an enraged state. Because watch, if I shoot him with a torpor arrow, doesn't go up by a whole lot. It actually only hit about 115, and it drops instantly. So you could, if you have a strong bow, kind of like cheese it a little bit, I guess, and like build up a bunch of torpor into him prior to going into the... Oh, now he's enraged. Perfect. Now you can shoot him with arrows, and as you can see, his torpor goes up drastically. So you have to just let him get enraged, and now he's attacking just like a blitz attack, I guess you could call this. Only problem is I kind of can't hit him from this angle too well, so I gotta like try to angle myself back. But you just gotta keep blasting him with arrows. He's attacking a lot faster. It's a 135, so this one's hopefully gonna come up pretty decent. We do not have a strong bow, so we're gonna have to hope that our Rex can hold out. And we're going to have to keep trying to like get ourselves in a position where we can just keep torporing him. Because he's completely enraged. He's got 10k. This is a 135. It tames naturally the same way any other creature would be. And it becomes a knockout tame after it goes into this blitz mode. And you literally just have to let it attack you. I got to hope that my Rex will not die. Because for some reason we're stuck on a rock and I can't move. The Rex is probably going to get destroyed. So I may actually have to do a run across the water kind of thing. Because we are not going to be able to take this thing out. Our Rex is not strong enough to take this. We might have to do like a cheat space fly to kind of keep this alive. Let me see if I can hop off him really quickly. Ball him. I do have the one thing on. So I can capture the Rex. And throw it back out and it will have full health. I don't know how it didn't hit me at all right there. I'm not complaining about that one bit, though. I did activate a mechanic with the Dino mod. I do not... Like, this thing is really bugging me right now that I can't get into a position where I can shoot him with an arrow. The Rex is the terrible creature for this. Absolutely. Do not do this with a Rex. Do this with something entirely different, because I can't get to a position. He's going to be doing a ton more damage to me because now we're in the water. But this is actually it's an easy tame. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a generally easy tame. I'm just struggling because for some reason on my Rex, I can't turn him when I'm being hit. And he's bleeding me a lot, actually. Quite a bit. He tames really fast. It looks like he's going to be taming with mutton, exceptional kibble. And we do have, like I said, the awesome Spyglass on, so we can see everything. We are making him Oh, he is not hydrated. So when he's in his Berserk mode, he does not get the hydrated buff. Okay, so he gets the Berserk mode buff over the hydrated buff. Yeah, you can actually adjust things on your Dino Depot as well. That'll allow you to increase the amount of health you regen, the amount of experience you get when the dinos are inside the cryo ball. I set it up for these videos specifically because I don't have strong creatures to be able to fully regen health as fast as possible. So we can actually continue to do these videos. So I had a feeling this was going to happen. I had a feeling this guy was going to completely blitz through us. I can't see him anymore. There he is. And let's knock him down once more. I missed. And boom, down he goes. He wakes in 3 minutes. There's no way that's accurate. 3 minutes or 3 hours? Oh, it's got Kingslang. That's nice. How much torpor is it going up by? Or how much feet is it going up by? Oh, that tame's really fast. Alright, so we got the Gargant Spino. I actually don't have a saddle for it on me at the moment. But there is a command here just to spawn in the saddle, which I'm actually going to specifically do here in a second. Just because I don't have a saddle on me. And let's see what it requires to make the saddle. It has its own specific saddle, the Gargant Spino saddle. You need 300 wood, 300 hide, 100 wood, and 200 metal ingots. So, let's do this really fast. This is my fault for not having this. We have a saddle now on me. I thought I would have made one. Right there, the primitive Gargant saddle. It's a 40 armor saddle. Let's equip this guy with it. And let's go actually take this guy out for a run. That must be his energy bar on the left, I'm assuming. Has something to do with it. But let's go try to fight some things and see what we can do. Okay, so its moves are left mouse button is the bite, right mouse button is the scratch or special attack, so same as on controller, it's going to be right mouse button is bite, or right trigger's bite, left trigger is nothing? Oh, left trigger is the special slash, yep. And C is roar, or change state, so I'm assuming that is like the... Yep, C is the roar or change state, so it's the right stick in. And X is the enable, turn in place. So let's see what we do here if we attack these guys. We're hitting pretty hard. We're hitting a total of 382 damage per bite, which is really nice. And this guy moves a lot faster than a normal Spino. Alright, so we took this guy out. What did we get? Did we get anything good? Did we get anything good? Okay, we took that guy out. Did anything change? Can we change state? Do we have any state changes available yet to us? We do not. Well, how much... I didn't actually think to look. How much melee stat does this guy have? 41. That's actually really, really nice. 41 melee with 38 into health is really good. So he was hydrated for that buff. So let's hang on a second and see what damage he does without being hydrated. Still hitting 222, which is not terrible, honestly. 332 against this guy, but the other one was probably mate boosted, so that's why we were doing so much less. Let's see what we do if we can actually get into the water. So like I said, it's dependent on killing things with their drag weight. So the higher the drag weight, the more damage we do. So something like a Bronto, a Brachio, a Titanosaur is gonna... I don't know what that boom boom was. Oh, it's in... I can change states now? Yes, we did. We are now in the... what state? We're in the... I think this is the Berserk state. This has got to be the Berserk state, because it's hitting a lot harder. Can you check? Is there like a buffer you can check to see? We're being attacked, that's fine. Are we being attacked? Yeah, we are by a Packy. Oh wow, so left trigger does like this super slash move. We gotta be... Can I see what state this is? Okay, so that little square down there that's over top of my left D-pad button is the special attack. So he has the double slash is his for this form. I powered back down to normal. Okay, so we've seen that must have been the Berserk state because we were moving really slowly, not able to do a whole lot. So let's actually level up our melee quite a bit and see what kind of damage numbers we can still do. Let's attack some little creatures here. Because that said, these lesser drag weight will give us the militant state, which will make us a lot faster. So let's look for like fishies and whatnot, some small creatures that have lesser drag weight. I mean, oh, and the saddle's pretty cool. We sit off to the front right side. Is this a two-person saddle? This looks like a two-person saddle. I think this is. This is at least a two-person saddle, which is really cool. So you could have two people sitting on the saddle, which is nice. Alright, there's got to be something small. I just did a dino wipe to make sure that we can get one of these guys to spawn. Oh, this might work, actually. Do these guys count? Yes, it does. So the red is the Berserk state, the blue is the militant state, yep. Now we can activate this. Transform. We have unlimited stamina. an unlimited like movement speed right now. We're ridiculously fast. Plus the hydration boost. Wow. Oh wow, that's a special ability to scare things off? Is that what that thing does? Whoa, 2100? Hold on a second. That's nuts. There's no way we're hitting 2100 naturally. We need to go take a look at this. Yeah, this is definitely the militant state of this. This is nice. This is easily one of my favorite Spinos now. I may actually have to add this creature specifically to our mod. Mind you, we are also in the... Okay, no, that was just a crit, was the 2100, but that's still a good amount of damage. We're getting the hydration boost. Wow, okay. This is kind of nice. I wonder how long it lasts, though. Is there like a time limit on it, or... Still hitting 489 is pretty good. Almost 500 damage without any imprinting, without anything like that, really. Oh, whoops, there's the bull from the Astraeos mod, because I do have the Astraeos mods active since I'm using the Astraeos series. The Minotaur, so we're still hitting 480 pounds, or pounds damage. What does that do to him? Oh! I think I get it. I think I get it. When you activate your left trigger and do that, they are weakened for 1 or 2 attacks. Okay, so it's kind of like a scare tactic kind of thing. You can scare the creature with it. Okay, let me see. Can I do it on these guys? Which I did. Yes. Okay, so that is exactly what it does then. Okay, so it kind of like puts a little scare or something into them. I'm gonna have to assume. I just saw it on it too. If you look at one of them when you hit them with it. Alright, so let's actually do this really quickly. Let's level up just a bit more in terms of melee. And let's hit something with this. It's hunted down. It's called the hunted down status. Okay, so it means we're hunting it down. Okay, so that's cool. That is actually really cool. You put it in the hunted down status, so it means it's able to be attacked a lot easier. We run, okay, so there is a time frame on the transformation too, so that's actually kind of cool. The Gargant Spino is actually a very interesting creature, to be honest. It's as if it's like a next level Spino, turned up to 10, it feels like. Is there a passenger seat on this thing? It shows there's one. I don't know what I just did. Stop that. Shows ride. It's also, like I said, got King Slang, which is kind of nice. Which gives it for important enemies, so like bosses or alphas. So like an alpha creature would be best. So actually, give me 1 second. Let me teleport, or not teleport. Let me cheat space fly, because I don't have a flyer on me. And let me find a alpha creature, so give me 1 second. Alright guys, so I spawned in an Alpha Rex up here at the blue ob. I can't see a damn thing though. Gotta find my way up to the blue ob. Right over here. There's the pathway. I don't know if my Spino can fit through. Can it fit through here? Oh no, that is off the cliff. That's not the way we want to go. The blue ob's right behind me. There's an Alpha Rex up here. I could not find any creatures for us to fight on the way prior. So I was like, you know what, let's just spawn this bad boy in. I couldn't find an Alpha Rex. I looked in all the generic Alpha Rex spawners, and I could not find one, so we just spawned this guy in. It is a level 20 is all I could get. So let's just fight it and see what we do. 528 damage. Let's see how long, and let's see what kind of, like, buff we get from it. Hopefully... Okay, so when we get... Are we doing damage and getting buffered? I think that's what's going on, too. Which actually would be kind of good if we can get to the Berserk mode before we finish this guy off. Maybe we can actually see how much damage this guy will do against a big Rex of this capacity and see how well we hold its own. Because this would actually be pretty cool to see. I think it's almost there because it's already going to the red status. That's that little bar on the bottom left side of the screen as well. I did not specify that earlier. Now we can go Berserk mode. Let's do that. Let's activate a special ability. It is stunned. You can stun alphas with this guy. Oh, wow. Oh, and causing bleed? Okay. So you can cause a bleed on this guy, but it runs out really quick. You can only do it so much. Okay, so it burns through a lot. Alright, that's still not bad. And again, mind you, this guy isn't fully like mutated or anything. This is just a base one we tamed. We don't even have any imprinting on it or nothing. I can see it tears through its food though really fast. Like we're completely starved out on this guy already. So you're gonna definitely need to keep a lot of meat in its inventory to make sure that it can keep eating, because it will knock itself out. But the Gargant Rex, or Gargant Spino, I'm sorry, can actually handle its own really, really well against an alpha. Granted, if that was a higher level alpha, I don't know if it would have necessarily did as well. But it still is an alpha nonetheless, and it did a great job with shredding through it. So, honestly, guys, final verdict on this creature? I would have to say this is probably the king of the wetlands right now, all the rivers. This is easily the best Spino you could find out there. With the ability to transform between states, you have all these different levels of power. I dig this Spino, guys. This is a really great Spinosaurus. The paddle tail's pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't looked at it myself yet. But as of right now, just my verdict alone on this one, I would say this is the king of the wetlands. But, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys then.